Tinubu's Muslim supporters rejects NLC and TUC strike, calls it satanic and action against the Muslim faithfuls. Hello Nigerians, welcome back to this channel. Please, if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel for more political updates like this. Now, it is clear that one of the major problems in this country is religious bigots. Religious sentiment. That is what is killing this particular country, Nigeria, and I'm telling you the truth. You see, and that is why we are calling for regional government. You see, this is the main reason we are calling for regional government, so that everybody will be in their region, and if you want your religion to distract you and stop you from progressing, then that be it. Today the Nigerian Labour Congress and the TUC actually went on strike today, and this strike is actually long overdue because these people are actually suffering. Living on a 30,000 naira minimum wage is really what I still find still baffles me, how these people survive on this kind of salary structure. And yet some people came out to criticize this NLC decision to go on strike just because they want the federal government to improve on their salary structure. And since last year, the National Assembly have been meeting in order to find solution to this problem, yet they couldn't find solution. But just 2 days, they were able to approve a new national anthem. You see, when it comes to approving useless things that will never benefit the country, that's where they comes first. But when it comes to approving something that will be beneficial to the citizens of this country, you see them delaying, especially when it comes to finances. I'm telling you the truth, and that has actually drawn this country back. Lack of priority, misplaced priority, and that is the problem. Now, this set of people actually came out to attack the NUC and the TUC because of the industrial action that they went on, that strike, because this will actually lock down everything. The airport, the national grid, everything is now shut down. The government-owned hospitals are actually shut down. You see it, and that is what the federal government wants. I'm telling you the truth. Now, these people came out to criticize the action, saying that it is satanic and it is against the Muslim faith. Look at the people that we are sharing the same country with. This is the kind of person and the kind of mentality that we are sharing the same country with. Look at what he is saying. We understand that this NLC are demanding outrageous amount of money from the federal government as a minimum wage. But the truth is that the federal government needs also to improve on their payment structure. And somebody is here trying to put his religion ahead of the lives of people. I'm not saying your religion is not important, you see, but when you begin to place your religion above the well-being of the people, then it becomes so bad. Now, I'm going to show you all of what this man said, and we'll just analyze everything. Now, Muslim must say no to NLC TUC strike. This is tyranny of Muslim haters, branded as unionism. Murik. Now, this particular Murik, they said, will NLC declare a strike 1 week before Christmas, or is this about bringing down our Muslim ticket? Is this part of the religious war of yes daddy? Now, look at the mentality of these people. Look at where this person is taking this to. The NLC went on strike because of their salary payment, and this man is talking about if NLC will go on strike before Christmas or whatever. Look at the nonsense he is just talking about. When the country is in difficult situation, the people who are working for the government are suffering with peanuts they are being paid for, and all the stress they pass through every day. Yet this man is trying to put his religion ahead of what these people are passing through. Now, the man went on to say, the Muslim rights concern, Murik, has advised the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress to delay their ongoing strike until after Eid al-Kabir festival. Murik stated that the strike would cause significant difficulties for Muslims preparing for the upcoming celebration. In a statement released on Monday and signed by its executive director, Professor Ishaq Akintola, Murik expressed concern about the timing of the strike. The statement highlighted that the participation of other service-providing sectors such as petroleum, electricity would likely disrupt the lives of Nigerians, particularly Muslims. And you begin to wonder if before the strike these things were even affordable for an average Nigerian worker in the government sector. The cost of petrol now is on the high side of it. Electricity tariff was also increased, and yet these people are being paid at 3,000 naira to cater for all these things, and including feeding themselves and the children, and even transporting themselves to work through and through every day. Yet this man has the guts to come out here to say that this is going to affect their Muslim whatever. Now, let me continue. The statement partly read, this is no scintilla of doubt that the strike will make life unbearable for Muslims preparing for Eid al-Kabir, that's Salah, which is just few days away. This is not even something that is happening now. As expected, the workers' union of other service providing sectors like petroleum, electricity have offered to join. This means the lives of Nigerians are likely to be thrown into a state of higgledy piggledy in the next few days. But what does NLC think will happen to Muslims whose festival of Eid al-Kabir is already knocking on the door? Transport fare to and fro their various destinations will skyrocket. Movement will so adversely affected the whole Salah period will become a horrendous experience. Is that what NLC wants? Look at where he is taking this thing to. As if before this particular strike, the cost of transportation is cheap. As if before this particular strike, electricity is cheap. These people are suffering, and someone is putting religion ahead of the whole Nigeria that is suffering. Someone is putting the religion ahead of the millions of people that are suffering in this country. The notice of strike was too short. It was given from the negotiation table, and it was 48 hours or less. The approach of the current crop of NLC leaders is aggressive, arrogant, fascism, and partisan. The body language is unmistakable. It is directed at bringing the government down. This NLC has no respect for rule of law, not even an iota of decorum for democratic parties. You see it? And I am sure that Ahmed Bola Tinubu and APC are sponsoring this particular group and this particular person to come out to say this. Because whenever they see things like this going on in this country, whenever they see things that are going against them in this country, they engage some agencies, even religious sectors, to come up and begin to divert the whole thing and to change the narrative. Look at what this man now is trying to say, trying to change the narrative of the whole thing. That what is actually happening with NLC now, he's trying to change the narrative. You see? Let me continue. If we cannot speak for the government, what about Nigerian Muslims whose life your strike could turn into a sheer nightmare? Is this a deliberate attempt to make life uncomfortable for Muslims? Will NLC declare a strike 1 week before Christmas? Or is this about bringing down our Muslim ticket? Is this part of the religious war of yes daddy? Look at, as if the situation in Nigeria is not affecting everybody, as if it is only affecting the Muslims alone. This strike is ill-timed. It is a recipe of a topsy-turvy Salah. We advise NLC to postpone it till after the Salah. If NLC rejects our advice and goes ahead with its satanic strike, we will ask all Muslim workers who know that they will meet Allah not to cooperate with the NLC. They should reject the strike because it is an assault on the religion of Islam. We call on Muslim leaders and Islamic organizations in Nigeria to speak up now before it is too late. We must reject the tyranny of Muslim haters thinly veiled on unionism. We say no to strike in Allah, the statement emphasizes. Yeah, you see what this man is talking, and that's why we keep saying that we need regional government in this country for Nigeria to get better, for Nigeria to become better, for the citizens of Nigeria to begin to enjoy our resources again. We need regional government, and that is the only thing, so that if you want to mess up your region with religious and tribalistic sentiments, you can go ahead and do that. Now, so many Nigerians have actually reacted to that particular news from Murik. Now, somebody said, this clown only makes this news for the wrong reasons. Murik is an embarrassment to mankind, and this should be considered hate speech. I'm telling you the truth. This particular organization, or whatever they call themselves, Murik, is an embarrassment to humankind. They're embarrassment to mankind, I'm telling you. Because when they begin to do things like this, placing religion ahead of the welfare and the well-being of the Nigerian citizen, it shows that they are embarrassment to the mankind. Now, another person said, this is the reason countries like China, Russia, and even North Korea don't give religion chance to a very large extent, because some person will twist things. And that is what is actually happening in this country. Religious bigots are everywhere, tribalistic and religious sentiments everywhere. Look at, because Tinubu is actually going with a Muslim ticket, he now came out to, defend him. Anyway, guys, I'll just stop this video here and allow you to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.